What's up, everybody? It's AJ with eachother.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Thule WingBar Evo system. This is going to be a fit kit that fits on your 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Adding a roof rack to the top of your vehicle is going to really help out with more room. So you can put bike racks here, cargo carriers, you can put enclosed boxes so that maybe you want to throw some skis and luggage up there. Now you don't have to put it all in the car, which is going to give everybody more leg room on your trip. It's going to mount to fixed points. So you have your own rails over here, factory rails. You're going to take out one bolt to the inside, and that's what it's going to attach to. So the good thing with that is you only have a few options of where you can put the bars. So it's not going to be as confusing as getting measurements on how far apart they need to be. You set it for the accessories you're going to use. So I would keep in mind what you're going to throw up here. Maybe a cargo carrier, like I said, or a box. Make sure that it's spaced so that the clamps can go around and it properly fastened to the bars. The bars are going to have a weight capacity of 220 pounds, so keep that in mind when you're loading up your cargo carrier or your box, just so you don't overload it. The bars are going to be made out of black powder coat aluminum, so they're lightweight, but they're still strong. You also have options with the track here up top. You can slide in accessories that way. That way, for if you don't have ones that have clamps or the clamps come too close to the roof, you can use the T-track instead to slide your accessories. And that way there's nothing hanging down under the bar. But otherwise, you can still use clamp around accessories just as easily on these bars. I'm gonna unlock our cover here to show you the inside. That's what the inside of the tower looks like. With this all tightened down and the one bolt here in the channel, that's how it attaches. And it's sturdy. I can shake the whole vehicle back and forth, and it's not rattling or loose. Come with a plastic lock core, so when you push this into place, you just get a flat bladed screwdriver and turn it, and now it's locked. Now you can replace those on the website with other locking cores if you want to use a key to lock them up. Now we're gonna get our tape measure, and we're going to measure how much space there is from the roof to the bottom of our bar. So with the tape measure set up like that, looks like 3.5 inches. Now we're gonna test out the sunroof. You see that it stays in line, no worries of it making contact with the roof bars. That's why I got that measurement to see how much room there would be on the roof. So if this did pop up a little bit, or if you're using accessories that have clamps on the bottom, you wanna make sure you have the space for them. We went ahead and already installed the front bar. I'm gonna show you how we did that now. So down here on the table, we're gonna assemble our podium. We have the rubber foot here with the bracket that attaches to the podium. You have the screw at the bottom that's going to run in and attach it to your roof. So let's go over how to put that together. So you'll start with this. When putting this together, we're going to take the rubber foot and the bracket, line this up, then take our smaller bolts, run them through the sides. It's going to attach the rubber to the bracket. Right now we'll just push it through. And then we're going to attach it to the podium. So run those in. You might have to push down on it a little bit for it to go. Make sure that the barrel back here is lined up. See those holes? That's what you want the bolts to go into. So I think we have it about lined up there. It'll start to feed in there. So we don't have it quite lined up. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Through there. Once you got it lined up, you feel it start to thread in. We're gonna do that from side to side. You don't want to go too far on one side versus the other. So let's get those started. Just alternate between both of these to tighten them down. So I'm going to drop this bolt with the lock washer in place, and then we're going to attach these to the bar. We're going to take our podium, slide it in. This section is going to catch on the bottom here. That way it can't fall out, and we're going to put the end cap on. Before we set the bars into place, you just come here with the tool included in your fit kit and remove the factory bolt. This is where we're going to want to install the new one, so we're going to bring this here. It fits right in. We'll loosen it up. And when you've got it undone, you just remove it from the track. I would suggest just throw it in the glove box just in case you need it again. Now that we've removed those bolts, we know exactly where we're going to put the foot. So we're going to drop that down, make sure that bolt that was in the center goes into the track on both sides. We'll slowly get that started hand tight. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I suggest setting it on the track first like this. That way you don't set the foot on the bare roof, or so that that bolt in the middle doesn't hit the bare roof. It better be in that track. That way it's not going to scratch anything. Now we'll go side to side and measure it out. Make sure it's even overhang on both sides. So we're going to aim for about 7.5 on both sides, maybe 7.25. So I'm going to adjust it over here and then go check the other side. Now with it even on both sides, we can go back and tighten down the rest of the hardware. You're going to do that evenly on both of these. Now we're just going to add our cover or foot peg. Use a flat bladed screwdriver, turn it, and it's locked in place. Overall, I like this roof rack system. It's a good way to expand on how much you can take in your vehicle. If you're already out of room or want to have more leg room for everybody on the inside, it's a great option for your vehicle just to expand. Add a bike rack up there if you don't want to carry it behind, or a box or ski carriers. Really opens up all that you can fit in the vehicle too. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out and hope this helped.